Hello everyone and welcome to Issliss Season 1. My name is Veronica Ripley, creator of Issliss, and I'm so happy to get to talk to you today about our brand new TTRPG. We have a Discord community for Fable Scraps where you can talk all about TTRPG stuff. We have a merch store where you can collect interesting artifacts from Fable Scraps. We have a bowling shirt, we have mugs and posters, and it's awesome, so you should check that out too. And if you would like to play Issliss at home for free right now, all you gotta do is head over to fablescraps.com and sign up for the newsletter, and you can get yourself a copy of the Quick Play Guide. It's a free document that we just give away to people so that you can get some really cool lore and artwork and rule sets and a quick little encounter and some pre-generated characters. It's awesome, so I encourage you to check it out. If you've not yet done so, please head over to fablescraps.com and see it. I would like to introduce today's lovely cast. I would also like to encourage our audience here on Twitch to let us know if the audio sounds good by pressing 1 in chat if you think the audio sounds good, or letting me know if it doesn't. If you're listening to the VOD on YouTube or anywhere that podcasts are found, just know that we stream this show live every Friday at noon Pacific here at twitch.tv/fablescraps. You should also go follow our YouTube channel and all of our podcasts. They're everywhere. So without further ado.
Hello. Hello, Poppy.
That one took me out.
Where we last left off, the cell had climbed the side of Coward's Pass. You had been given a mission from Ingman back in Arcadia Farms to clear out some infectious disease, some kind of horrible infection in Baldwin's Folly. You found the root of it. It was a carcass that was full of carrion turtles. When you cleared it out, you would be assured via contract that your friend, Leaf, would be released by the corpseman back in Arcadia Farms. You left clues along the trail for Leaf to follow. And as you made your way through Coward's Pass, as you made your way up to Baldwin's Folly, you came in contact with a human, the most suspicious human in the world, named Twill, who gifted you some things and told you that she was trying to escape from a place called Reed's Redoubt after having stolen an artifact, a human artifact. She told you that she stashed it in a cave in Coward's Pass and gave you instructions on how to get there. As you were climbing Coward's Pass, you encountered a patrolman who was following Twill and narrowly avoided conflict in the most awesome way possible. And as you proceeded through Coward's Pass, you found the place where the cave was said to be. You scaled the wall. Pippet scaled the wall and helped everybody up. And now Pippet, Pliers, and Grizz stand at the entrance on a small plateau with some rocks around you. The sun is getting dark. The air is crisp and cold and windy. And Grizz, you have just said to the cave, which is making some noises like there's humans inside, you've just said, in the voice of Skunk the Patrolman, what was it you said?
I think I said that I hate my job and that they need to get the hell out of here right now so I can go over who they are and check out their identities.
And you were tired.
Yes, and I'm exhausted. Too exhausted for this shit.
Okay, perfect. You hear a voice from inside the cave that just says, "There's corpsemen! Corpsemen are here!" You may now view the battle map. What you see in the cave is this. It's mostly dark inside. You can see a small campfire and some boxes, some supplies. And you can barely make out the form of a human around the corner. Grizz, Pippet, Pliers, you know that the human can't see you, that you're sort of shrouded by being outside of the cave a little bit. You have mere moments before that human comes around the corner. What do you do?
I think I ready my sling. Like I stand back from the mouth of the cave and I ready my sling.
You're ready to fight.
Yeah.
Did we hear them say screaming about corpsemen or no?
Yeah, you definitely heard that. Yeah.
Okay.
Before you get all histy and stuff, I would like to bring to your attention that person didn't seem like they belong to who we think they belong to, so be careful before you make an assumption and, do something you don't want to do.
I just think it's important that we're, ready for anything. They sound agitated. I get
That's
it. I said I
true,
was a
but
corpseman, but,
If I was to come around a corner and see somebody with a weapon, I'm going to attack first and ask questions later.
Oh no. One moment.
And I am going to disappear in the shadows because you did that. Bye!
Pippin's just taking notes.
I'm so sorry. Just one moment, you guys. This never happens.
Trials and tribulations. That's what IT means.
We passed our stealth check fabulously.
that's it.
Shrouded in darkness.
That's exactly what I was about to do. Yes. Oh, the John Cena, you mean? Yeah. I love that. Oh, that's wonderful.
Listen, Pippet is scarred from last time. You're like, fuck that, I'm out.
Bye. Lightning does not strike twice.
Okay, so Pippet is leaving.
Pippet
Right.
class their glaive, but they definitely want to try to hide. We want to catch them by surprise before we just, blade swinging.
Okay, so you're ready to fight too.
Cautiously.
I want to clarify. Yeah, Grizz has their sling readied, but not like I'm gonna mess up whoever comes out of the cave. More like if they come out and they're chill and we can talk to them.
Oh, they're definitely not chill.
Okay, yeah. So then,
You have had no indication whatsoever that whatever comes out of this cave is gonna be chill.
yeah, then absolutely readied.
Okay, and Pliers, you said you ran away.
Oh, no, I was joking. No, I'm going to be like, well, if that's the action you want to take, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to lean up against the wall. Lean up against the cave wall. Where am I? Right here. So I'm going to be like right up in the, right there. So be like, I'm small, remember?
All right.
Good luck. People skills.
Okay. So how do we want to play this? Are we gonna go? Is this combat? Are we gonna fight?
I'm readying for a fight.
I've always got my cane out.
Well, can we try that showdown mechanic? That's what it's called, right?
You would like to conduct a showdown.
I think so, because we're all ready to fight. Like the condition of it, we're all ready to fight. We want to be able to hopefully talk it out before fighting, but this person is coming out guns blazing.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, absolutely. If you would like to do a showdown, we can. I'm trying to think about the legitimacy of a showdown right here, though. I don't know if a showdown is appropriate for this particular fight, given that they don't even see you, like they can't see you, and they suspect you're somebody else, and I don't know if the conditions are quite right for a showdown, but perhaps later.
Okay.
So,
It's just you and me, Grizz.
I'm ready.
We've got you, Pliers.
Good luck.
okay. The human from inside steps just in front of the firelight, and you can see a silhouette of this human They're a little bit smaller. They appear to be wearing a little bit of some kind of robe that you're not familiar with. And they have leveled a weapon at you. It's a weapon you're not terribly familiar with. I would like everyone to now roll. Oh no, hang on, wait, no. Oh no, hang on. Sorry.
I'm readying my roll.
Let's see. I would like Grizz, Pippet, and Pliers. Where's your, oh, there you are. And Pliers. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Awesome. All right.
Just go ahead and open up the encounter tab on the right side and click the dice.
Ah, there we go. That's sick. Yes! Maybe I don't want to go first, actually.
Wait, I forgot where we rolled the dice again.
If you click on the combat encounters tab on the top right,
It's the second
and
one.
then just
Oh, right.
press that
Wait.
dice up there.
Oh, this is new.
It is.
Wait, what am I rolling for?
Ooh.
Ooh.
All right, y'all. What's happening here?
Okay. So
It's like there's just no middle ground.
there is no middle ground.
I got your back over here.
So, Pippet and Pliers, you both have rolled a 6. You begin this combat encounter with synergy, meaning that you may roll an extra dice with all of your rolls. What do you choose to do? And who goes first? Which one of you will go
Obviously, Glaive Master.
Awesome. If I'm this close to this creature or this person, I'm assuming, then I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and just knock him down. And that's what that ability looks like. It will give me 1 stress. But I'm gonna use my heavy weapon to just go between their ankles and just knock them down right away.
Oh, so you're going to use knockdown.
Yeah. Am I able to do that?
Actions. It's a major action. It causes you 1 stress, so you'll have to add a stress to your character sheet.
Got it.
And you have a heavy weapon attack versus defense. On a success, instead of dealing damage, target is knocked prone. All right,
Yes.
sure. Let's have that roll. Do your heavy weapon attack roll for me.
All right, well, let's do it. And I get the 3d6. The 3d6. All right, see what we get.
You get 4d6 because you have synergy.
I will roll 1 more d6. Just
Okay.
add that to that roll I just got. All right, 19.
19. Yeah, you do. Absolutely. You rear back with that glaive and absolutely.
When this
humans-
happens, I just want to get a good look at him if I'm able.
Yeah, absolutely. The human crumples in front of you and goes just face first into the dirt. They are now knocked prone, and they have a distinct color to their robes. It's sort of like gold and red and dirty. Like, they're very dirty.
You.
The human is male. They're male. They appear to be sort of young to middle age, maybe in their like late 20s, and they have just a lot of weird stuff on. There's like lots of buckles and like lots of gear, lots of things in their pockets.
Would they look like the fighter type?
This particular human probably doesn't seem to be a fighter type, but is fighting you nonetheless.
Nonetheless, okay. All right, that's I'll keep that to myself. But yeah, I just wanted to take note. I'll go ahead and concede to Pliers and just hold my ground.
Okay, Pliers, you're up.
This person's on the ground, and we don't know. You said it's a boy? Like a young one?
Mm-hmm.
Not a child, but like a, late 20s.
A young man.
I guess I will go. Are they face down or
They're
belly
face
up?
down in the dirt right now. They're scrambling,
Great.
trying
I'll
to get
go
up.
over and take my cane and put it on the back of their neck and say, "This thing's loaded. Don't move. We have some questions to ask you."
Okay, so you're gonna do a move.
Yeah.
You're gonna move over.
Right there. Well, not on top of them, but yeah. And then I'm gonna say, I'm gonna put my cane back. And don't move. We're armed and dangerous, and we just have some questions for you. You're dirty.
And that'll be it.
Okay, you hear an unholy gasp from this human, and you can see one of their hands reaching into one of their pockets, and along the dirt you see them put something into their mouths. You hear a bite, like a biting noise, like a crunch of glass, and the human begins to convulse.
Oh. Well, that sucks.
So on my turn, I'll assume that I'll be able to tell what this is because of my other ability.
Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome. Excellent. Just want to
put
prime
your
that.
finger in their mouth. Gag them. Pluck their what is it? Uvula. Whatever the heck it's
Yeah,
called.
that thing.
Yeah, pluck that thing in the back of their
Go for the
throat.
uvula.
Go for the uvula.
All right. So it's
I'll hold on to
it's
that.
Grizz's turn now. Grizz, what do you do?
Put your finger in.
Grizz, seeing this situation, I think I'd like to use. Can I use call out? I'm gonna share that.
Yeah. Call out
hopefully,
as a minor action. It induces 1 stress. Persuasion versus detect on success. Unnerve the target and cause 1 stress.
Yeah, like I want to just kind of see if I can, like, de-escalate by intimidating a little bit.
Oh, this is the opposite of de-escalation. If you're trying to de-escalate, this is adding stress to the person.
Okay, so I don't know. I guess I just like we're not trying to kill this person. We want more information about like what they're doing here.
It looks
and
to
there's
you
more
like they
people.
could be dying.
Oh no. Okay.
They're convulsing and it's getting worse.
I think I look at my companions. Should we call us friends? Grizz feels really bad that she started shit.
I'm just going the whole time.
Can I like dig in his mouth and try to get some of whatever that is out? Or is it too late for him?
You could try.
Should be all simultaneous, right? This is all happening at the same time, right?
You could try. Let me see here. What reasonable skill could you use to put your finger in someone's mouth? I guess that's a biology check, right? I guess maybe chicanery. I'm not sure what you would use to put your finger in
Melee
someone's
attack,
mouth.
short.
Is it might because I'm feeling real strong right
Not
now?
unless you were gonna try and rip their tongue out. It wouldn't be
Oh
might.
no.
Maybe
That's gross.
yeah.
We don't want that.
Let's do biology. Make a biology check for me.
Okay.
That's a 2d6.
Let's see. Oh, why?
Oh, 13. Okay. Yeah, you put your finger in their mouth. They're convulsing though, and in one of their convulsions, they bite your finger. You take one. You take 1 damage.
I'm trying to help you. I'm sorry. We're just as scared as you are.
The human makes just an awful gurgling noise, and you hear the last rattling breath in their body just escape them as they kind of deflate a little bit, and they become still. You can see retching and just ooze out of their mouth and their nose. Some of their eyes and their ears just begin oozing.
Well, that's disturbing. and I'll kick the corpse over.
Sure.
Not hard, just like, I'm not putting my hands on that. So I'm going to use my heel of my foot and flip it over.
Yeah, roll me a might check, Pliers. Roll me a might check. I want to see if you have the leg strength.
I'm so weak. Leg
I
day
see
was
if you
not a part
have
of
the
my...
leg strength, Pliers. I don't believe you can.
Let me find my... Hold on. Is that endurance, cunning,
Might. It'd
which
be a
one
might.
is it?
Just a might check. Whatever. Are you trained in might? Are you proficient in might?
I'm probably negative in mine. Let me see. My might's red. What does that mean?
Yeah. Okay. Let me take a look at your character sheet here for 1 second. Let me just see.
Oops.
Pliers.
What did I do?
Basic stats. Might. Oh no, you have you're improficient. You have 3 in might. Yeah, go ahead.
I roll a 2d6.
Yeah, you roll a 2d6 plus 3. You add your total to the roll.
Wait, don't I get extra bonus? Or are we out of combat?
No, we're out of combat. They're dead.
Okay.
There's no more. What are your combat? Your combat is kicking the corpse.
It's a 9. It's a 9. Come on,
9.
it's a corpse.
All right.
You said it was a small one.
You do kick the corpse, but it goes a little further than you expect, and it lands. It lands
In the fire?
into the fire.
No, wait, can I react or something? Oh no!
Before any of you have a chance to react, you notice that this corpse isn't burning.
Oh.
Sorry. I didn't know the strength of my thighs. I've been working out recently.
While Pliers is, just apologizing, I will kind of tilt my head and I'll walk forward and start just investigating what's going on. That was a good effect. Investigating the body.
Sure. Yeah, you walk over to the unburning body over here.
What's in their mouth?
Glass.
And I'm assuming there's some substance that was there. Would I be able to recognize the effects?
You would be able to recognize that glass is pretty. It's pretty rare. It's not terribly rare, but it's rare enough to where anyone with just glass to put in their mouths is either really wealthy or really well connected. You wouldn't be able to recognize whatever chemical process happened after they crunched into this glass, but you would recognize that there is glass in their mouth.
Okay.
Can Grizz offer their finger as a sample? Because there's definitely
Yes.
residue on it.
Yeah, sure.
And with that, if there is anything left, if there's any trace of whatever this concoction or something was, I'd like to use my ability to identify it. But if there isn't, then I'm going to start searching this person.
I'll say that the only residue left behind is a mixture of bodily fluids as well, and it would be kind of impossible to separate the two anymore.
I can't quite identify. Well,
I can't quite identify what this thing or substance they've ingested, but glass? We barely had this in our labs, even with the cassette. And these things just hanging off of their bodies. We must search them.
and I'll start digging through whatever's in their pockets. I'm fascinated. And while I'm doing that, I want to know, why their body isn't burning. I want to observe that too.
Yeah, absolutely. Here is what is in their pockets. I assume you're going through all of their pockets.
As much as I can, yeah.
Okay. Here's what's in there. Well, you find them wearing a necklace. Just a common one, a basic one. You find a tin. Of Weevil oil. It says
Weevil oil.
Silt Industries brand Weevil oil.
Nice.
You find some traveling meals.
Love it.
There's a weapon, a long, thin blade. It's not long enough where you would need two hands, but it is quite long. And it's very thin. It's basically hair thin, and this thing excels at stabbing. All it does is stabbing. You don't even quite know what it's made of, because it just looks kind of thin, and it looks like very dangerous. It's called a needle.
I place that needle off to the side
Sure.
so nobody hurts themselves.
Inside some of the belt pockets, you find weapon ammo. There's bolts, but they appear a little different. Hippet, you would probably recognize these as incendiary bolts. This is something that warriors might carry.
Very nice. I'll put those to the side too.
As a note, a single bundle of incendiary bolts of any kind of bolt has 10 uses, and these appear to be unopened. So there are
Nice.
10 bolts in there.
Wonderful.
You find the weapon that they were clasping to be an auto bolt.
We were lucky we tripped them.
Yeah, this is a type. This is a type of a type of gas gun that operates with effluvium. The effects of a gas gun can vary based on what kind of ammunition you can load into it, and it appears that they just had an abundance of incendiary ammo. And upon closer inspection, you do notice what is causing them to not burn while they're on top of this fire. And it's the robes that they're wearing. They're like a little bit different. They're kind of slippery. They're a little bit waxy almost. And they appear to have some weight, some heft to them. It doesn't look like they have like heavy heft, but when you feel it, you can feel that it has some resistance and some waxy substance on it. These are petty robes, and they are red and gold, and they offer fire resistance.
I wonder if there's an ability where I can study this substance and try to recreate it sometime later. I don't think we can run around wearing gold and red robes as of this moment. But I'd like to keep some of it so I can try to, break it down later if I need to.
Who wants to take
Yeah.
what? You can take anything, you can leave whatever you want. Who's taking what?
I'll take the meals and I'll take the weevil oil.
Grizz can probably carry the robes. I feel like if someone found that on them, it wouldn't be weird because they're a runner.
Okay. Yeah, you guys add whatever you want out of this to your character sheets. Just let your castmates know what you took.
I'll take whatever you're not using.
Well, we have this, careful, it's very, very thin, a blade, but also, this gun is so peculiar. And it comes with bolts already. They are incendiary, so be very, very careful, but I don't have to tell you that. Yeah,
Anybody gonna use incendiary bolts?
I won't be. I'll be fine.
I'll take them if you're not gonna use them. I'll be fitting my conveniently loadable cane.
I love that. Excellent.
Does your cane take bolts?
Oh yeah. It's essentially a bolt gun, but redefined by me. Pliers Industries found it today. I hollowed out my cane, added a little bit of compartments, put a spring-loaded action engine in it and everything, and so it shoots the syringes and bolts.
Well, it is untested with bolts. You could try.
You can always try. Now, these incendiary bolts, are they capsules with
There are 10 of them, and they come in this,
I assume it's like
like a
an
bundle.
arrow.
Yeah, like a
like a
quiver.
bundle. Exactly.
just
Okay,
in
great.
case. You should
What if
take
I could take those apart and make them into syringes?
Ooh, that would be fascinating. Would you like to take the gun as well?
Yeah, sure. If the cane doesn't work, maybe I can actually use the gun as well.
Awesome. Yeah, I'll put those to Pliers' aside.
Oh, thank you.
The blade I'll put to the side too. I'm not interested in the
so,
blade.
So is anyone taking the auto bolt?
well, yeah,
Yes, Pliers is taking it.
yeah.
The gun.
Right. So I labeled my cane as an auto bolt gun. So to be fair, it doesn't have unlimited ammo. So, but we did say I could craft it, but we don't craft a lot. Unless we have like, a specific place. So, yeah, I'll stick that in my pants. That's where everything goes. I don't have a bag, I don't think.
Okay.
Have to balance out these amazing thighs.
You hear a scrambling noise behind you, outside of the cave.
I ready my glaive, and I turn around.
Yeah, sling at the ready.
Okay. You hear some light grunting, and it appears suddenly that a hand reaches over the edge of the cliff. And what pulls itself up is none other than Leaf.
Oh, thank God. Oh, my goodness.
Oh, hello.
Wow. The
You saw
messages
symbols.
Yes, Grizz, it worked.
Thank
you-
heavens.
Were very easy to follow. I didn't even need the symbols. You leave tracks. Yeah. I found you. It not take too much time. You all right?
I'm just glad that Ingman could keep their word.
What was the word they were going to keep?
Well, before we left, we had made a deal to go and check out what was happening at Baldwin's Folly. There was some creature poisoning the aqueduct there. But Ingman threatened us, saying that they had you in their clutches. So we made them promise that if we solved the problem, they'd let you go.
Yes, but didn't you say it would take some time for them to see a change in the water?
Curious. Maybe they had patrols there to confirm.
We check over Leaf to make sure they're like okay.
While they're doing that, I'm a little confused. We left the body still on the fire, still cooking.
I believe you removed the robes, yes? Mm-hmm. Well, then you
so it's cooking naked?
Then you took the body off of the fire to do
Oh,
so.
okay. I was wondering if he's still sitting in the fire for
Rip
me.
the body in the fire.
I mean, I don't know. Strange world.
Yeah.
Do
We
interesting
handled
things
that.
all the time.
All right, are you checking over Leaf?
Yes.
Leaf, is there any issue, any kind of problem that you would like to discuss?
I mean, yeah, but my eyes would still be pretty dilated, like before. I might look a little more tired than normal.
Yeah, all right, sure. Pipit, are you gonna investigate what's going on with Leaf?
Absolutely. I take my fingers and I put them in front of Leaf's eyes. I say, trace my finger. And I want to try to see if I can do like a roll to see if I can figure out what's if there's any lasting or lingering effects, or if something's wrong with him still.
It'll be a check, a biology check.
Awesome. All right.
You're trained in biology, so
Yes.
that's a 3d6 for you.
Excellent. All right. 19.
Okay. Yeah, you find out exactly what's wrong with Leaf. In fact, it's something you've seen before. The pupils are struggling to properly dilate, and they seem quite large right now. And it's causing a lot of difficulty seeing. It's obscurity. Leaf has taken -1 observation and has a persistent minor obscurity. You know this disease is called lumen. And luckily, you know exactly how to fix it. The fix will take 6 hours.
Ah, that's what I was waiting on. Excellent.
I say, you're still suffering those effects from fighting those, creatures.
Yeah, I kind of
Those
ignored
rascals.
it to find you, but again, the tracks were so big, it wasn't that difficult, even with the problems. Everything's so bright. The cave's nice, though.
I'm glad that in your condition you were still able to follow our tracks no matter how big they were.
Yeah.
We should make sure this cave is secure, and then we can begin with your treatment.
Oh, sure. Question, though. They sent me to find you.
Who's they?
The corpsemen.
What did they tell you, Leaf?
That they were going to pay me a very large amount and take care of me if I were to find you. I don't think they wanted me to find you as friends.
That's ridiculous because they know we all hang together.
Yeah, I think that's why exactly. You know, my job is usually to find people, and it's not usually for good reason.
Oh, great. That means you led them to us.
No, that's one they did not do. They did not follow me. They did not want that. I didn't say no, but I also did not say yes. Because
okay. All right.
You remember?
Start putting up a scalpel. Okay, all right.
Yeah, all right. Remember the cave, the mines?
Yep,
Yes.
yep.
Yeah, I'm not going to trust them to do anything positive with me after they would take care of their own that way.
Exactly.
But,
I start filling Leaf in on, the stuff we've encountered on the way here. How we met the one traveler, or runner, and how they used that giant explosion to get him off our trail. How we ran into the other corpsemen on the road, and yeah.
Sure.
But that's what Leaf, we met somebody on the road. They had said that there was a treasure here in this cave and there's a whole other town where it's just not as strict as this one. Apparently Arcadia Farms is, just awful.
A harsh labor camp, she said. Grizz is just like chiming in, like you're telling the story. Grizz is like, and they said that they have friends. I mean,
Friends.
Yeah, who has those?
I mean, I think we are
Exactly.
friends now. I think we're friends. But, she
are we?
has friends.
Okay, I'll start pulling out paper. Sign here. Sign here. Sign here. This is a,
I
this
signed.
is? Oh,
Yeah,
thank
I
you.
signed.
Thank you.
what is this?
Read it in small print. Just sign right there. This is
No,
saying that what's mine is mine and what's yours may be mine if you die. Since we're friends.
I truly need this contract to change every episode. There's just a new clause.
Oh, it will. It'll be added.
I knew it.
Yep.
Excellent.
I'll read it later. It's a little hard to read with the
It's
whole
okay,
problem with
just-
my eyes.
Let me see
I
your
hand
hand.
it back
Let me
unsigned.
see your hand. Hand, please. Looking a little rough. Come on. Trust me. I saved you before. Come on.
Hey, what?
Let me see your hand.
I'm very confused.
Hand.
I walk over to Peep It. Can we get the treatment going?
Hand. Screaming in the background.
He won't stop.
I've gathered that he'll get tired. I think. I sit down.
He'll just get it from you when you sleep.
Grizz, you hear
You gotta sleep sometimes.
Grizz, you hear some movement from further inside the cave.
Did we investigate the rest of this cave? Because I do think that we thought there might be more than just the one.
Oh,
Yes.
yeah. I get up. Wait,
I don't
should
think
we?
I should do my special voice again because that was quite disastrous last
No, it killed a young man. I don't think you should do it again.
time. Yes.
You
maybe
killed
not.
this boy.
Well, I didn't kill him. He killed himself. But he was afraid there was a corpseman afoot. It's a long story, Leaf. Anyway, should we just call out your friend is dead? Does that help?
Ooh.
No, that sounds very bad, actually.
People skills used to be your specialty. I don't think that's gonna work.
I mean, when
Let's
dealing with
try
not the
to be
common person.
diplomatic. Say, we have you surrounded or something like that, right?
Just like, oh gosh, look at this. This person's melting into the ground.
The sounds you hear, Grizz, from further inside the cave, sound like laughing in the distance, far in the distance. And there seems to be more than one voice.
I'm going to try to be diplomatic.
Are you going to speak to them?
I'm going to speak out loud from where we are, so that they don't think we're like coming in on them, so that they're not defensive.
Hey, before you go, you can always be lost in the cave, you know? I'm lost, find my way. Hello?
That's exactly what I was thinking. Yes.
Okay, great.
Hello? Is anyone in here? I see your fire. I've come a long way, and I was hoping that my friends and I might take shelter. Hello?
The voices go silent.
I'm so sorry to interrupt whatever it is you're doing. We are travelers. We're looking for the next city. We dodged a corpseman and lost him on the road. So we're not posing any threat or danger to you.
You can't hear anything else?
I start to slink into whatever shadows I can find.
Sure.
Wait, has the laughing stopped?
Go ahead and move your pieces to where you would like to be.
Has the laughing stopped or is it still going?
You can't hear anything else.
Oh, I'm in this crate. Wait.
I would love to try to stalk my way in the shadows.
Sure. Yeah, you're all gonna roll me a stalk check.
Let's see. You said it was somewhere up there.
All you know is that they were further into this cave, you heard laughter, and now you hear nothing.
Wait, am I proficient?
Grizz, that's 11. Pippet, 19. Wait,
Stop.
what happened? Pippet, you rolled twice.
No. It's a 6. I rolled a while ago.
Got it.
Oh.
Oh no.
Now that should have one more. Oh no, it didn't roll for me yet.
Pliers, you rolled 2 1s?
That's what it looked like.
But +5, so it's not the end.
+5, yeah, I have a 7. I'm inside of a crate. I'm right now. What I'm gonna be doing is putting the box over me and moving it. Like, since I rode so bad, just
So,
around.
in Issliss, when you roll all 1s, it's considered a critical fail and you gain 1 stress.
Oh,
And
man, this is
in the process of doing whatever action you were doing, while you rolled all 1s, you injure yourself. And you injure yourself so badly that you earn a permanent scar.
Oh my gosh.
If you were using a tool or an item, it is damaged or destroyed. What kind of permanent damage do you do to yourself, Pliers?
wow. I hit my head on the box lid and create a permanent knot. There we go. And I scream out, and all of our cover's blown. Good luck.
My friend is hurt.
Bloody
Please.
murder!
If you have anything that might help us.
I shut the lid over his head.
There's like a little bit of blood in there on the lid. It's a little bit slick. It's kind of gross. Yeah, you hear nothing from inside the cave.
I'm attempting to slink in with my hopefully decent stalk roll.
Yeah, you rolled a 16, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, you do.
I'm just walking using my corners.
Sure. Which way are you going?
I'm looking right straight ahead as best I see. I see there are torches, looking to try to see if I see anyone around the torches.
Can you?
I don't see anyone on the map.
Oh,
so
then-
if that's the case,
yeah,
then I don't.
Yeah,
All right, okay.
You'll see whoever it is on the map.
I see. All right. I'm trying to stay as best out of the view of these torches as best I can as I'm slinking. And that's when I do see something off in the distance.
Yeah.
But I stop there, trying to see if the torch in front of me will help obscure my view.
Are
Or the view of me.
Let's see. No, it looks like they can see a little bit of you.
Ah, I wasn't sure with this dark roll if that would help or not.
You see some scrambling movement, but it's difficult to tell exactly what is happening.
Well, they know we're here, I just say out loud at that point. We're not here to hurt you. We're not
I follow
corpsemen
behind
or
Leaf,
anything.
them. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm being real with you. My friends and I, we're trying to seek shelter for the night. Grizz is trying, not lying, as a new way of getting with them.
Pippin knows this is not her strength, so she'll be there for the other half of it.
Okay.
We'll keep coming in. We don't want to attack or do anything. If you'd rather this be just a peaceful chat, we're happy to. Otherwise, I guess you could keep hiding, and if we stumble on you, it might get scared, and we might attack it that way, because we think you're a creature. We don't want that. I saw you walking over there. I know where you are.
Where's everyone else? Pliers, are you still in the box? Yeah, I think you're still in the box. I can't hear you. What about Pip? Yeah, Pivot, you're back here too. Okay. Which way are you guys planning on going?
Yeah.
I'm following behind Leaf.
Okay.
Not moved it.
I'm just moaning as I walk.
I'll mention this real quick. I cannot see Candace or Grizz currently on this stream.
I can see.
On the stream? The stream is wrecked right now.
Okay, it's just
audio-
if you knew,
the
don't
audio is
worry.
fine. No, the
This is
audio
one
is
great
fine.
podcast. It's okay.
The stream is wrecked right now, so.
No worries, that I won't worry about it at all.
Let's make a funny face and then pose it.
All right, I walk in and then see them behind the table.
We're synced. I'll keep
hello.
following behind. Yeah.
I see you. Hello. Again, we're not hostile. What do they look like? I saw another one too. I see you over there too. My name's Leaf. Hello.
It's difficult for you to see anything, Leaf. You have minor obscurity right now, so you have a very difficult time seeing in general. You can see basic forms, but you can't really see much more beyond that.
I'm just like pointing out that there are people there. That's all I got.
You see someone crouched behind a table.
Yeah. I'll get in front of Leaf, knowing that that's their affliction right now. And but I won't say anything. I'll just start to slowly creep up, and then when I lock eyes with them, I'll stop.
Okay. Pippet, I need you to roll me a detect check.
Absolutely. All right, let's detect. Boom. All right.
Oh wow. All right. Pippet, you notice there's something on the floor, and your foot is mere inches away from it. Like you almost stepped on it. There's something,
God.
There's something there.
I stop.
Yeah.
And I just stop and I look down. And I say, "Don't go any further." To my party.
Be careful, it might be a trap.
Okay.
And what do I see?
You see a pressure plate. Actually, Grizz, I didn't notice you'd moved. You'd moved a little further in, right? Like you're on the bottom here.
I went down the little hallway.
I'll need you to
I was
roll
like,
me a detect check
What's this?
as well, Grizz.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you could do it with WASD. Okay.
I got a 15.
You got a 15 too.
Wait, I need to roll.
That's a make or break thing. Yeah, you barely manage to not step on this pressure plate that you've very, very nearly stepped on.
Oh, never mind. So to make sure I wasn't.
Yeah, not you players. You're lagging. You're lagging way behind.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah. I'm way back. I got your back. Something happened.
Leaf, I'll also need you to roll me a detect check.
Yes.
And your detect check is going to be a little different, actually, because you have minor obscurity.
Yes.
Which gives you... Let me double check here. Minor obscurity. Let's see, levels of obscurity. Okay, yeah, alright, so go ahead and roll me a detect check.
Okay, just a regular one, but
Yeah,
you know what
you
okay.
roll me whatever detect check you can make, and then I have to increase the difficulty on my side. Ah, okay. Leaf. You hear it first. You hear something happening, and it's not something you're familiar with at all. Jaws come out from either side of you, from seemingly all around you. They clamp your legs first, and then more jaws keep coming further and further up your body, like some kind of subterranean worm is eating you from the bottom. It's not strictly painful yet. You can feel a burning sensation. They're further and further up your body, to your torso, to your chest. You fall over, prone, and the heat begins to become unbearable. We'll be right back with the second half of this episode of Issliss, Season 1, right after these messages. Don't go anywhere. Hello everyone, and welcome back to the second half of Issliss, Season 1. My name is Veronica Ripley. I'm one of the creators of Issliss, and I'm so happy to get to share it with you today. If you have not yet done so, be sure to check out fablescraps.com for a free copy of the quick play guide for Issliss. It's our brand new TTRPG. We developed it from scratch, and this quick play guide has artwork and pre-generated characters and a little encounter even, and rules and lore and all kinds of cool stuff. So check it out. It's free at fablescraps.com. We also have a merch store, and if you support us monthly on our merch store, you get access to a super secret podcast called Leftovers, which is a great way to meet the cast, hear a little bit about the episode of the day, and have a little Q&A with some of the creators of whatever show that we're doing, and right now it's Issliss. So check out merch.fablescraps.com for our monthly support options, and for some other super cool merch. We've got bowling shirts and mugs and posters and all kinds of cool stuff. Check it out. We've also got a Discord server, and if you like TTRPGs, check out the Discord server. It's very easy. It's just fablescraps.com/Discord. Go join the Discord server. There's also some really cool fan art there, so we're going to start showing that on stream before the show. I'm very excited. Big thanks to everyone who has done the fan art. That's very, very cool of you. Okay, where we last left off. The cell had just begun to infiltrate a cave. They heard voices from deeper within the cave and sort of tried to sneak around the corner to come up a little bit closer. They could see someone hiding behind a table, and as they did so, everyone rolled detect checks. Leaf, having minor obscurity due to a prior illness, having contracted a disease called Lumen, fell victim to this trap. None of you are quite familiar with the mechanisms of this trap. You've never seen one before. None of you have. It's different than the type of technology you're used to. Pliers, I imagine you're probably looking at this thing in awe, having never really seen one of these before.
I'm licking my lips. Like, yes.
Leaf,
Someone has got some brain power.
Leaf has been bound from the legs up in what can only really be described as a subterranean netting. Jaws having come up, several rounds of jaws having come up, further encasing you in this webbing, this net. Leaf, I would like you to roll me a chicanery check.
All right. I am not proficient, so that is a 2d6.
Okay.
No plus?
That is plus 4, so 12.
Ooh, very good. You barely manage. As you fall to the ground, your hands shoot out in front of you like you're gonna stop your fall, and you can feel that the device had cuffs. That was just the very next thing that was about to happen was gonna be cuffing your hands to your side. But it can't cuff you because your hands shot out in front of you. And now, while your legs are bound and beginning to feel a burning sensation, your hands are pushing you into some sort of a forbidden push-up.
Little help? Yeah. Little help? So I'm like,
you want help?
to...
Oh, okay. I'll
What is
walk
that
over.
thing?
While this is taking place, Grizz, where are you?
I'm over here. I followed a little corridor because I wasn't sure where we heard the sounds coming from, and it took me around here. I almost stepped on a plate on the other side. Thank
Yeah,
goodness
you
I
managed
dodged
to.
it, but
That's right. Yeah. Nobody has noticed you yet. I'd like you to make me a stealth check.
yeah, trying to be real sneaky if I can.
Okay. Yeah, nobody has noticed you over here. You're trying very hard to be sneaky. It's very difficult. You're not used to it. What do you see over here?
I have my sling prepared because these people are being like really suspicious, and I can hear my friends like their voices kind of echoing off of the walls of this cave. I can see a person standing like behind the table and chairs. I can see like a barrel and some beds, like they've kind of camped out a little bit. And then I can see that there's like a little area beyond there as well, but I'm not really sure what's back there up to the right.
Okay.
Clearly this goes back a little bit further, but this one area just looks like a living quarters. Like I can see a little fire, and I'm kind of just waiting. Like I'm trying to see like how they're gonna react, because their friend didn't seem... Obviously, the person that died was suspicious, but we were being suspicious, so I'm trying to give the benefit of the doubt to these new people.
You notice also, and just in front of you, within reach almost, a door to your left.
I'm gonna wait.
Do you see that door?
I do see that door.
Okay.
Back here.
Yeah, you can see it. Your character can see it. Are you gonna... You're gonna wait?
I'm gonna wait for a second, just in case there's more people in there. I'm gonna just hold and see what happens.
All right. Sounds good. I would like everyone to roll me initiative. Let's start an encounter here.
I rolled a 4. Pippet rolled a 4.
I rolled a 4 too. Twins. The heck?
was looking for the initiative button. Since it
You know
seems
what?
like
I believe that there has been an error with the way that we've rolled initiative, and that's why we're getting so many on the same things. I think if initiative is rolled too closely next to the previous initiative, it'll just pick up whatever the last one was. So let's try this. I'm gonna roll one and wait for it.
The cross swords at the top.
Okay, now Pliers.
thank
Now
you,
you
yes.
roll initiative, Pliers.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. This is how it's supposed to go. We have to wait for that dice to go down. Pliers, you got a 1.
No,
Oh no, sorry.
that's
Leaf,
not me.
Leaf got a 1. Leaf got
that's
a 1.
me.
Okay.
That fits. That fits. I'm kind of on the
Ooh,
ground.
baby, yes.
Pliers, you got a 6.
All of you rolled incredibly.
That was earlier. Now we're re-rolling.
Grizz, you're next.
Okay.
That's a 2. One of the humans rolled a 4. Pippet, you're up.
Haha. Me and Pippet always on the same brainwave.
The same
Pippet,
wavelength.
ready for battle.
All right. So
Literally this.
you hear hollering, some kind of whoop noises. You hear a lot of emotion and activity from around this cave, and it's coming seemingly from all directions. You can hear just, woo! We got one! We got one!
Here we go.
The enemy human will go first. A woman in similar robes moves from around the corner. Who can she see? She can see Pippet. This human will roll a ranged weapon attack. So oh no.
Oh God.
Wait, what?
Oh no. That was
That's very
3 6s. What on earth? Oh no.
Good luck.
So this is extremely rare that this happens ever. Like it's rare that there's a critical failure in Issliss, but it's also just as rare that there's a critical success. Getting 3 to 6s is the same as getting like all 1s. It's very, very difficult to do. It almost never happens. There's 1 in hundreds of chances, and they both happened today.
Damn.
Yeah, so this character, on a critical success in Issliss, you would lose 1 stress. They have no stress yet. So they can't lose a stress. But they can succeed in absolutely decking Pippet. I'm so sorry, Pippet.
That's battle.
Oh no. Yeah, Plume has already loaded an auto bolt and fired it away. And fired it away. Oh Christ. Okay. Well, a bolt with just a little bit of glow to it comes at you really, really quickly. Pippet, the bolt pins you through your arm back against the wall. Ah! It's bleeding, and Pippet, I'm so sorry for this. Because of the critical success, let's take a look here at your sheet. Pippet, your health is gonna go down to 1.
Oh, let me do a better. Ah! And y'all see me just pinned to the wall.
Oh dear, oh dear.
I look bad.
Okay. You are now considered grappled. This is a common situation for you, actually. This is
More than I'd like.
This is something you've dealt with before, actually. Okay. Who's next in this turn order? It seems to be either you or Pliers. Pippet or Pliers.
I could. I'm not sure if first or field medic would help on my turn. Regardless of what we do, I feel like that's what I do on myself.
Yeah. Let's take a look. Field medic. Share that in the chat. There it is. First aid is instead of major action, instead of a full action. So, because you're grappled, yes, you can do field medic, and you could do it to yourself for your major action, but you would still be grappled. The rules for grappling are as follows. A successful grapple attempt is just a might skill check versus an opponent's defense. It happened automatically because of critical success. So long as you're grappled, you cannot move and only have very limited actions outside of trying to escape the grapple. Characters gain further tactical abilities, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, I assumed I couldn't do like a full action being grappled. So I know I won't be able to escape this grapple, but at least I'll be able to. I'm not sure if there's like a bleed or something, or I just know it being at 1 health. It's not where I want to be. So anywhere I can just kind of help with that.
Yeah. You may. Oh my god, it's so difficult to find this. Hang on 1 second.
Take your time.
I swear to God, I had all this stuff out already. I had it up.
There's a lot of range in our party.
So
there's a lot to look through.
You can make a might check against this grapple, if you would like to do so. You can make a might check every turn against a grapple.
Am I able to do this along with doing field medic?
I'll say yes.
Because I'd rather pick field. Okay.
Yeah, I'll say
excellent.
yes. You can attempt to bust off that arrow from your shoulder.
All right. That is that. Let's see what we get. That's a 9.
Yeah, you can't.
They rolled a
You're
9.
trying, but it's very painful.
Yeah, I figured. Makes sense. I get to knock somebody down, so it makes sense I get to go pinned.
Yeah.
All right. Do I have to do anything for field medic specifically?
Yeah, you will have to roll a biology check.
All right. I'm going to do that and try to help myself out. All right.
15 will get you a +1 to your health, and a 18 will get you a +2.
Got it. Oh, I'm glad this chat checks me. I put rolled instead of rolled. All right, we got right below
Oh
it.
no! So you do manage to stop the bleeding. You
Okay.
slap a thing on it really quickly so it stops just spewing blood everywhere, and you've stabilized yourself.
Excellent. That's my turn.
Okay, Pliers, you're up.
All right. Stressful situation. 2 people need my help. Can I see everybody's? Can't see anybody's HP. Is there any way to see that or no?
You'd have to click into their
Character sheet.
character sheet.
Pippet looking kind of. Oh god dang. Okay. I'm going to load up my cane with a healing syringe.
Okay.
I'm gonna go and shoot it out towards Pippet and hopefully hit the mark and give him thick, juicy heals. And that's a major action instead of a full action because I am a field medic and I have what do you call it? Proficiency in it. Or
Okay.
no, it's a skill, I should say.
All
You
right.
need me to click the skill?
You can do that. Sure.
Did that work?
What are you gonna send through in your syringe? What do you have in your inventory?
Healing. Oh, I put 5 heals and 5. I don't know if that worked. Damage. I'm gonna do heal. It's a healing syringe, like I did before. It's mostly flavored because it's field medic. But
Okay.
that's what I'm shooting.
All right, sure. You can try. Go ahead. Make me a biology check.
Okay. 3 plus 7. Oh.
Oh,
21.
fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. That's an excellent roll. Yeah. Pippet, you feel another dart, hit you in the back somewhere. You begin to feel the blood clotting. You may add 2 health to your body.
I get a.
Your body will retain this level of injury. Further first aid will not heal you.
Got it.
Can't get healed again?
No, not for the same injury.
Oh my goodness.
With first aid.
Oh, is that what Field Medic does? Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. And I get. What do I get? A minor action now? Is that what it's called? I'm still trying to learn it.
I think your minor action was to load your cane. I think you're good.
Yes, fair enough.
Alrighty.
And I'll be like, there's not more where that came from. Leaf, hang in there. Be still, don't move.
No, I think I
Right.
need to get out.
You're doing great. That'd be it.
Okay. Next up is this human here. They're gonna move over to this table. Just behind it. And they're going to send a dart to you, Pliers.
You have to go through 2 people, buddy, and their heads are larger than mine.
Oops.
That's debatable with the head.
True.
So they're going to
My
roll.
brain is large.
They're gonna roll a 3d6 plus 5. Ooh.
I don't know how this works.
Yeah, what is your defense, Pliers?
Oh yeah, my endurance.
Your
Is that what
your
it is?
defense.
Oh. Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out. Oh, is that under?
It's in your character sheet on the right side, on the rightmost column, right below where it says health.
Oh, it's a 10 plus charisma because I'm charming.
Wait, it's the total defense is 10?
Yes.
Oh, okay, so an 11 just barely does hit you. Oh no. Yeah, you will take.
Well, I don't know. It says. Oh wait, I'm not wearing any armor. Oh, okay. Never mind. Yep.
Yeah, luckily you only take one damage. But the damage that you do take is burning. You can smell the searing flesh. The hairs on your arm are singed now. You have a condition, and your condition is that you are on fire.
I'm so hot. Is there any way to take that condition off by rolling on the ground like a crazy person?
On your turn, yeah.
Okay, cool. Just want to make sure. Is that a minor action or a major?
We'll find out.
Okay.
The next human will now roll. Let's see, they can see you too, Pliers.
That's gracious.
Yeah, they can see you too, and they're gonna go after you as well.
It's because I'm adorable.
They only have a +5 though. Ooh, that's a 18. Yeah.
Well, that's all they
And you
need.
have a defense of 10? Okay, then you take 5 damage from that.
Ow! Stop! Stop it!
You are still burning.
Yep. I'm getting lightheaded.
Okay, Grizz, you're up. Then nobody has seen you yet. What do you do?
I want to do something really, really ridiculous.
Yeah, what is it? I love ridiculous. Let's go.
So I have the robes from their homie. I would like to disguise myself as Spine because I have this mimic ability.
Okay.
And I'd like to try to diffuse this situation by saying that these people rescued me from the corpseman that was at the outside of the tunnel.
This is a hugely ambitious plan.
I know, it's so ridiculous.
Would you? Okay. How far do you want to go? Because if you want to diffuse it, it's going to be much more difficult than to just confuse them now. So you can try to catch them off guard, or you can try to diffuse it. But one of those things is going to be much more difficult than the other.
So my problem is that everybody's like really worse for wear. Like everyone's fucked up, so I feel like the only way for me to balance the odds is to try to do something ridiculous because like Leaf, they're pretty much down for the count and grappled, and then Pippet is grappled, and then no offense, Pliers is brilliant but also on fire. So I feel like this is a last stand situation where I need to be like real charming and just try to win them over as their friend.
Still gonna kill him.
Okay.
I just want them to like put their weapons down and just like take a minute.
All right. So your plan is to dress up like the person outside.
Yeah,
whom you don't know.
Yes.
And attempt to pass yourself off as them.
Yes.
To these people.
Only to say, so number one, the thing that I think is working for me, if I can make the argument, is that I'm coming up the side that is the secret entrance side.
Yeah, sure.
So that already gives me an edge.
Yeah.
And that I'm gonna be like, I didn't even have to use, our weapon. Like talking about the little glass thing.
Okay, yeah, I'll tell you this. Yeah, do you have those robes on you?
Yeah. I
sure.
took the robes.
You probably have put them on when you've seen all this fire, and okay, sure, yeah.
And like I'm coming out of the shadows, so they can't really see me.
If you have just a way to disguise your body on you, then sure, yeah, you can make that roll. Let's take a look at your character sheet. Let's see, what have you got here? That'll be a. I guess it'll be a persuasion human roll. Okay. I'm tempted to call it a perform roll, but I think because you have mimic, we'll just call it a persuasion human roll instead. So go ahead and make me a persuasion human check. Okay, that's a 19. You have decked yourself out in everything that you would need to appear as the other person, and you step out of the shadows, presumably.
Yeah.
To where?
I'm gonna go just kind of beyond here. So in front of the store.
Okay, go ahead and yeah, okay. Now what do you say to them? What do you say to these three humans?
I say, compatriots, wait. You shouldn't put your weapons down. Lower your arms. I know it's sport for us, but these other humans are on the run. They saved me. That corpseman that's been skulking around out there saved me. Please, just take one moment. Let's just talk it out.
That seems pretty reasonable. I'd believe it. Sure. You want to know the best part about all of this? Is that nobody is trained in detect.
Yes! It's totally me, Spine. You know me.
Oh man.
I'm your friend.
Oh man, okay. Let's take a look here. What have we got? Just one more second. Hang on one sec.
If this works, you may have saved everyone's lives because it was looking very bad.
I'm really trying.
Oh man, okay. Yeah, this is not looking good for them. They have one more chance. The last one, the one crouched by the table, is now is staring at you through bleary eyes like they haven't slept in several days. And they're not trained to detect either.
I don't think they can actually beat your roll.
No, they most certainly can't. Okay. So the one that's crouched nearest to you is trying to piece together what's happening. As you look on the table in front of everyone, you can see just a lot of cult wine. There's just so much. There's barrels and barrels of cult wine. And you suspect that everyone here has been drinking. There's no other explanation. They're all slammered. And one of them looks to you. This one, a man, late 20s, wearing what appears to be some armor and these same type of robes that you're wearing. Gets a little closer to you and says, Brother Spine, I heard your cries. We tried to help. We caught one of them. Get down, quickly, get down!
This isn't who attacked me, you fool.
Explain yourself.
To me?
Yeah.
I heard the voice of a corpseman outside. Skunk, I think. And I went to go check. They felled him. And now I stand before you. On with the party. We don't have time for this.
You killed a corpseman?
Like I said, they're tougher than they look.
The human around that was near you turns around to point at the humans that are caught here, these intruders, these interlopers, and says, what of these? What of these?
They helped. They didn't put their hands on me. Which isn't entirely untrue. Like, he killed himself. We didn't do that.
All right, well, this human turns around to his two compatriots, and you hear nothing for a moment, and then suddenly you hear, Brother Spine has killed a corpseman! And everybody starts cheering. Everybody starts cheering. Everybody loves it. Suddenly, all these three go back to sitting at these tables, completely ignoring the rest of you. A woman comes forth. Over to you, Pippet. Pulls out the air out of your shoulder.
Thank you.
I immediately wrap it. I immediately wrap it.
Sure. Yeah.
Just to wrap it. I know we've already stabilized, just for roleplay purposes.
Totally.
Can we help our friend out of the trap, please?
Yeah, that would be nice.
She moves closer to Leaf and starts digging down for a control wire. Finds it and accesses some locked mechanism, and it releases you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Is Pliers
Me on the ground rolling.
Pliers running away or running? Oh, because
I'm rolling on the ground. Oh, guys, hot! Ah!
Yeah, you've put out the fire. You put out the fire a while ago. Actually, you're just. It's all rocks here, so.
Smoking.
Yeah, you're just a little smoldering mess. You too, Pippin. Actually, you're a little smoldering too. The woman.
Can I heal myself outside of combat or no?
Not. Well, you could use first aid on yourself. Yeah. But you'll have to make a biology check too.
Okay, I'll do that.
Okay. The woman Plume looks to both of you and says, our deepest apologies. Our deepest apologies. You may share in some cult wine for the victory, and we would deeply appreciate if you would stay around for the festival.
I look at Grizz, because I'm bewildered. And I'm like, you should do the talking.
They would love to, I'm sure.
Oh no.
It's very kind of us, I think, to extend this invitation.
Players, you reached you have a +1 now to your health.
Okay.
You may not use first aid again on these injuries.
All right. I don't know what's going on. I was on fire. Probably best I not see what's going on. So I'm like, didn't we just kill that guy? No, I don't want to. So I think I'm just gonna stay back and I'm just kind of licking my wounds, like, ow, why are they letting you out? What the heck's going on? No.
One of the corpsemen, the smaller male at the table.
Would I be able to tell? That's a great question. Would I know that's Grizz? I just assumed.
I think you would probably know that's Grizz.
I assume that because I heard this person, let's do this right. I heard this person come to our aid. So I'm just kind of in an impasse, like, I don't understand why this person's helping us, but I thought we did just mess them up, but I'm not going to pass up an opportunity to take help. So I don't say anything. Sure. I just look at this robed figure, and I look them up and down, and I look back and forth. And that's me. But I'm holding my shoulder, and I'm not unagreeable.
Sure, yeah. One of the smaller men at the table, there's 2 men at the table and 1 woman, and one of the smaller men is still quite intimidating. The men are both wearing armor pieces. They both have shoulder pauldrons on, and amidst all of the rest of their buckles and their robes. And one of the men, the smaller one, says, Brother Spine, come tell us of your victory. Come regale us of the tale.
I'm quite overcome. I need just a moment. And Grizz kind of tries to, like, take a deep breath. The hood is kind of raised on the robe, and tries to figure out how to proceed. They're obviously drunk.
Yeah.
So, like, I think Grizz goes over and sits down.
Uh-huh. Go ahead and move your token.
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay.
I think she keeps her hood up. She reaches for some of the cult wine and raises the container.
Okay.
To our helpful strangers. I went out. The corpsemen approached, pulled themselves up over the ridge, got in a couple of jabs, and then these fine heroes came out of the darkness to my aid, threw his body over the side. I was out for a minute, but when I came to, there they were, in front of me. And then I just, like, cheers them, hoping that they are going to not pick up on my bullshit.
Yeah, Plume, the woman, smiles at you and she says, truly a blessed day. The golden god watches over you and smiles, and the rest of them just raise their glasses too and huzzah!
I have not moved. I'm just holding my wound. So confused, but just happy whatever is happening is happening.
Sure. Yeah, absolutely. You can see that they're all playing a dice game at the table.
I have a question.
Yes.
Are they dressed similar to Trill at all?
No, not to Twill. No, not at all.
Twill, thank you.
They have buckles and things on them, but the robes are very different. They're nothing like you've ever seen before.
Okay.
So while Grizz is over here stealing someone's identity, what are the rest of you doing?
I'm so confused. I mean, if they said like to come and join us, I'm gonna do that because it seems better than getting, pinned to a wall with a bolt or eaten by a weird trap in the ground.
Okay, sure. You go forward.
Yeah, I just kind of look around and, well, if we're happy to be friendly, I'm glad that this seems to be resolved. Yeah.
If you don't mind, I'm gonna rest over here by the fire.
Take one of the beds.
Thank you.
I cautiously go look at the cleanest cot.
None of them
And I'll
are clean.
just-
None of them are the
course
cleanest
not.
the cleanest bed. In fact, they're not even cots. They're just mats that are rolled out onto the floor.
Excellent. I'll just
It's
sit
a
on
very
mat.
it's a very wet leather as well. It's a leather and it's very wet.
Yeah.
I'll sit by it.
It would almost be cleaner. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
The woman, Plume, seated at the table, has looked up at you, Leaf, and seen your eyes. And Plume just says, Lumen, have you treated this? Have you prayed today?
No, unfortunately, I was busy trying to find my friends. I was also trying to get away from the corpsemen, so I have not had time to do any of that. Praise, I don't know much about how to take care of this, so if you have suggestions, I will happily listen.
She smiles and stands and takes both of your hands in her hands.
I'd let her at this point. I'm not getting killed, and she knows how to help, sure.
She rises. She takes your hands. She takes a deep breath. She goes, Blessed are we. Please hear our call. Great golden God, we beseech you. Heal our friend. Heal his eyes. She's crying. What are you doing, Leaf?
If their eyes are closed, I close my eyes too.
Behavior mimicking. Wonderful.
I try my best. I'm not good. I'm just like, okay, I go with motions.
Sure. Yeah. She removes one of her hands and reaches into her pack and takes out a vial of some elixir and just starts dripping it across your forehead. And when you open your eyes again, everything is red for a minute. You can't quite figure out why until you reach your hand up and try to wipe some away, and it comes back dark red. But you lose your minor obscurity.
Oh. With that, I kind of a little shocked. Thank you for this blessing.
Don't thank me. Thank the Golden God.
Yes. Nodding, kind of fairly convinced, honestly.
She sits back down and just goes back to her dice game.
Should I remove Lumen then from illnesses?
You may remove Lumen from your illnesses, yes.
Okay. Kind of sit down in a bit of awe.
Pliers, what are you doing? Pliers?
I'm thinking.
No one is looking at you, by the way.
Okay, that's what I was wondering. I was like,
Yeah, nobody is paying
should
attention to you.
I
You're
make a move?
so far
All right,
behind
because I didn't
everyone.
want to screw anything up. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna go pee, and I'm
Do you
gonna
say that out loud?
mumbling it like
Okay,
to myself.
sure. You're gonna go explore all by yourself, huh?
No, I'm gonna go to that body,
You're going back to the body from outside?
the one that had the candy. I'm gonna call it candy. Where is that at? Oh, where is that at? Is it back this way?
No, there's a trap over there. That's
okay, no,
that's
that's not where I'm
where
looking.
Grizz.
It's below. We went down.
Yeah,
It's
that's
below.
right.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to that body. You know, oh, I guess you have to actually
Yeah, you gotta click and drag.
do this. Oh crap! I'm gonna grab it by the underarms and drag that out. And we're on a cliff, right? Yeah, I'm gonna yeet that body off the cliff.
You're gonna just throw it down into the road?
I mean, wherever it's not in here. If I can search around the cliff and see that there's a steeper area, I'm just gonna use my good thigh and kick that bad boy over.
Okay, make me a might check. Don't fail this one, because you're on a cliff.
Well, you know what they say. Insurance.
Don't say that.
Where is... Oh yeah, might is a thingy-mabiggy. Oh gosh, okay.
2d6 plus 3?
That's another 9. Oh man. Yeah.
It's another 9.
Yeah, you rear back, getting ready to take like a full-on smashing kick to this body as it's lying crumpled at the edge of this cliff. Yeah, you do, but you slip a little bit. And then you slip a little bit more.
Oh boy.
You begin sliding down the side of this plateau. One of your arms reaches and catches the edge of the cliff just as soon as your whole body begins to tumble, and you do manage to cling to the side of this plateau, just barely. Way off in the distance, you can hear...
I think I saw soiling. Oh, I really did have to go. And let that drip out, and then I'll try to pull myself back up.
Okay, make me another might check. Do you want to pull yourself back up? Do you have anything that might be able to help you here?
I don't think so. Let's see what I have. Range weapon. Unless I can pray to a Kassat and it'll come rescue me. No, I don't have anything. I mean, yeah, I don't want to fall. That sound pretty far.
Oh yeah.
Well, bye, sweet world. You saw that was actually a 4, and it hit the side of the invisible wall. Why do I keep rolling 9s?
You've rolled 3 9s in a row. Roll it again really quickly, just to make sure that nothing's wrong.
Hey, if it's a
Yeah. Okay.
no,
So
okay.
it is. So
If
it
it was
is a 9.
another 9.
That would have been so weird.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So it's a 9. Yeah. You slip a little more. Your fingers, the tension on your fingers is not something you're used to having to contend with, and you start sliding a little further down the cliffside. You're now not visible from above the plateau.
Well, I mean, I gotta keep trying to climb. There's no other way.
Okay, roll me a climb check.
Is that might again?
It'll be a
climb.
Be climb.
Oh, climb is a climb. Oh God. Okay. Okay. Oh, not bad. Not bad. It's better than might.
One better.
Oh goodness gracious. These rolls ain't with me.
Your other hand finds purchase on the side of the cliff, and you are managing now to stabilize and cling to the side of this cliff like a horrible Doska just stuck to the side.
Oh boy.
While we go back now to the inside, where everyone else is. Grizz, what are you saying to this group? How are you keeping up with the charade? You are muted, by the way, if you're talking.
I am. Thank you.
It's okay. I do it all the time.
I'm trying to kind of like get intel, like look around like at their insignia and things like that. Like
Sure.
I am fairly familiar with like some of the like areas outside of Arcadia Farms. Like I don't come from there, so
Yeah.
I feel like there's a chance that I would have an understanding of that. And I also know a little bit of lore as well.
Why don't you make me a lore check?
Okay.
And while that's happening, Pipit, are you doing anything?
Pipit is mostly focused on not dying at the moment.
Okay.
Unless they're just listening into the conversation.
Sure.
They're definitely going to take the time to do. I think we have rests. This would be. I think we have like a short rest or something like that.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could absolutely go. You could be in rest mode. You are in a camp technically. Like if you have something that might help you regain some health or lose some stress in this situation, you could certainly do that. Like if you had a book or a puzzle or something that you wanted to do to relieve stress, or if you wanted to eat something, or try to create some kind of.
Well, that wine would absolutely be wonderful right now. I'll ask them for a cup.
Yeah,
just to come off friendly.
It's freely given. Yeah, they hand you one, and it's full,
Awesome.
and it's terrible. It's cult wine. It's like the dregs of Sorbahal.
I'm familiar. Excellent.
Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm enjoying it too. If after now that I can see even better, these people might be my friends now.
Being in a warm environment for the first time in a very long time for you, Pipit, and having some nice alcohol in your system, this can be construed. I'll give you an extra. You can have 2 health for this.
Thank you.
Yeah, and if you have a stress, you can lower 1 stress.
Oh, thank goodness.
Okay. Grizz, you rolled an 18. You would know that judging by the dress and the mannerisms of the people seated here at the table, and knowing where you are geographically on the border of the Platelands, you would know that the types of people seated here are not from around these parts. You notice the technology behind the trap from the hallway. You notice the bolt guns that they seem to be carrying, and the flame retardant robes. These aren't trademarks of corpsemen, and it's not like anything you've seen in the Platelands before. And in fact, you may have only ever heard rumors of Tisk technology. But judging from the conversation between Plume and Leaf, you suspect that these 3 humans and the one that you are pretending to be hail from a region just east of the Dursta Mountains called Rausterah, where they worship a terrible golden god called Arkane. And that's where we'll end today's episode. Huge thank you to the cast. You're wonderful. That was incredible. Really quick, I just want to say big thank you to Candacethemagnificent, to Domesticdan, to Techniq and Chelseabytes for being a part of Issliss Season 1. I'm sorry we had so many technical issues today, but we'll make sure those are fixed for next week. If you are listening to us in podcast form or in our VODs, be sure to remember that we stream this show live every Friday at noon Pacific here at twitch.tv/fablescraps. You can join our Discord community for more. Be sure to head over to fablescraps.com for a free copy of Issliss Quick Play Guide, Issliss Season 1's Quick Play Guide, where you can play Issliss at home for free today with some pre-generated characters, a cool little encounter, and some really nice artwork and cool rules. So check it out. It's at fablescraps.com. We've also got a merch store where you can support us monthly, and big thank you to all of our subscribers here at Twitch. We'll see you again next week for another episode of Issliss Season 1. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.